Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than XRP itself. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You know, the day is here. RLUSD is finally launching. A lot of excitement within the XRP community. Even though we are seeing a little bit of a lag across the board, you are seeing XRP up 6.3% on the daily time frame. And of course, that is due to the anticipation of this specific launch. So let's take a closer look at it, see what's happening, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Tuesday morning. So as far as the price of XRP is concerned, it's currently sitting at $2.55, up 6.2% in USD. It's also up 3.7% in Bitcoin comparative over the course of the last few hours. Market cap is approaching $145 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 14.8 billion. Really exciting to say the least. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to start off with the inflows announcement. So Ethereum ETF inflows, around 12,910 Ethereum and 6,100 Bitcoin were bought. As far as Ethereum is concerned, it's about 51.1 million, and Bitcoin at $637.5 million. Reason why Bitcoin is so high in terms of inflows recently is because, of course, the reserve, Bitcoin reserve, excitement, rumors that are flying around, and if you understand the magnitude of a Bitcoin reserve, you really understand how big of a deal that really will be. And again, not a major surprise, you are seeing major inflows coming into BTC. But moving forward, shout out to our good old friend Smoke. RLUSD is launching just in time for Project PAX, a stablecoin initiative led by three largest Japanese banks. These banks are Ripple enabled and integrated with the SWIFT network using both traditional and blockchain-based financial systems. Project PAX is set to go live in 2025 and will allow RLUSD will be one of the first Ripple issued digital assets to operate across the SWIFT network facilitated by XRPL. And remember, XRP plays a focal point on the XRPL ledger, obviously providing liquidity. So of course, it goes hand in hand with one another. And speaking about that, this interview, of course, as you are seeing RLUSD getting ready to be launched, we did see this, interview go live. And it's pretty much David Schwartz, why Ripple stablecoin is good for XRP. I'm sure if you watch this, if not, there's a lot of questions that were being thrown around, especially as soon as RLUSD conversation started arising. Originally, people were like, where does XRP even come into play? If you understand, even David Schwartz says it in this video, RLUSD and XRP, the native token, will complement each other. So it's like a puzzle, right? And they need one another to have the XRPL ledger running the way it does. And of course, I think this is going to be massive, and especially when you see more bigger corporations, bigger entities, tokenizing their financial assets, not even financial assets, any assets in this case that are going to be tokenized. I think this could make obviously XRP ledger thrive, and obviously the usage of RLUSD and XRP even more, which is going to be quite bullish to say the least. And that is that's bringing a lot of excitement towards the native token itself. And of course, speaking about ETFs, going with the ETF conversation, look at this, guys. You are seeing these institutions focusing on the ETF. They know the demand is there, and who's gonna ignore the fact that XRP's demand is there? Like, are we really ignoring that? No, not on this channel. There's massive demand right now from retail institutions. They're understanding the way XRP is moving, and these major developments that are coming out. And once the ETF comes into play, I think it's just a game changer. You could see this for yourself. Recent XRP ETFs filings. Several major asset managers have filed for XRP's ETFs. Here's the key players. Wisdom Tree, of course. Bitwise, huge, of course. 21 Shares and Canary Capital. Filed for it. So for Wisdom Capital, filed for an XRP ETF in Delaware on November 25th. And Bitwise, did this early on back in October before this massive rally, which of course really nice to see. And I think we're still not seeing the likes of Fidelity. We're not seeing BlackRock, Once those big players comes in, I think that just changes the entire landscape for XRP. Obviously not in just the short term, but also the long term. But let's take a look at the price now and really understand what's happening. So, of course, the dominance does not want to, slow down. And I'm sure if you watch some other updates, you guys know that I've been emphasizing about the dominance, how we want to be focusing on it. And dominance is, picking up quite a bit, and it has a lot of strength for itself. Reason why, Bitcoin is breaking out. Bitcoin's sitting at $107,000 as of recording this update, and would not be surprised tomorrow morning if we're sitting even at a higher level. So that kind of explains why you are seeing the dominance picking up the way it is, but you don't want to see the dominance going above 58.5%. I've told you guys this before. If you're able to see that, I think altcoins will see a lag against BTC, which we're actually already seeing. If you're looking at the 24-hour time frame, majority of the coins are actually down, but XRP is up 6.2%, and obviously that is due to the fact that we are seeing the RLUSD launch today. But yeah, let's take a look at what's happening with XRP, because XRP does not care right now due to, of course, a lot of excitement. But I want you guys to focus on just the hourly time frame, because right now we want to be focusing on the shorter time scale rather than the bigger picture. So if you're looking at the shorter time scale, of course, beautiful consolidation, within the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. And here we are about to retest the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level yet again. But what did I say earlier yesterday? You want to see that close. And I think we could see that close based off of the momentum we're seeing. If we see this close tomorrow, let the fireworks begin, in my opinion. I would not be surprised if the price of XRP starts heading towards, our yearly highs, and that's only a move of about 13%, guys. We're getting closer and closer and closer to it. And if we were to see this close in the next few hours, like I said, this could really push the price of XRP to some of these heights that a lot of people are waiting for. And I think, we could actually start heading towards all-time highs, even before this year comes to an end. And I know some people think that that's not possible for, the price of XRP to do. But let me just put that into perspective. Let's give you guys a little bit of visuals, whether or not that is extremely unrealistic or it is, possible. So let's kind of take a look at this. Pretty much, if you bring out the measuring tool, we are about, you could say, 31.8% away for us to, break towards an all-time high. And now I want to take you guys back down memory lane. Let's take you guys down to the 2018 levels, and let's kind of zoom in a little bit. So if you zoom in, I've told you guys this before, we don't have much resistance after the $2.80. So pretty much after $2.77, that's major key resistance. After that, there was a wick up to that $2.90. But pretty much after that, if we do have the buying pressure on our side, I think the price of XRP could retest the all-time highs. But isn't it crazy? People comment, the fact that, the price of XRP is still ranging at the $2.50 price point. And I was reading some of the comments saying, oh, $2.30, $2.50, LOL. Let's kind of go back down memory lane here. Hold on. Let me just remind these haters a little bit, because of course, some of these haters, tend to ignore this on purpose. But look at this. Where was the price of XRP sitting at just last month? At 50 cents. And we don't want to be forgetting that. And I know these haters are not, crazy at the same time. I know they are aware of this massive move. Some people missed out big time, but you cannot be ignoring that. And the way it's holding right now, it wants to break out. I think the next close here, if it's able to happen in the next few hours, I think we could actually see all-time highs even before the month comes to an end, which is of course going to be historic. The whole world is going to be talking about XRP once it reaches an all-time high. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. Tomorrow is a very exciting day, fingers crossed. But you want to see that close happen for XRP. Love each and every one of you guys. Cannot thank you guys enough for all your support. We'll see you later from Crypto ZX, and peace out.